Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're back. My name is Kelsey Osenbach, and if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, hit that notification bell, so that way you know when I post videos on Facebook, or Facebook, YouTube. I'd love to have you back. So today we're gonna have a little wedding video. I was actually Am I the only one who has a YouTube channel who kind of rewatches their videos sometimes? Please comment down below if you do that too. If you have a YouTube channel. So I was rewatching my top 5 things that you need to budget for your wedding. Then and I'll link that video down below. And in that video, I said that I would do a video about flowers, specifically about flowers, and how to make the most out of your wedding, your flower wedding budget. So I had totally forgotten that I told you guys that I would do that video. So here I am, 3 months later doing the video. So let's get into it. So, like I said in that video, I did go to a florist. I had thought about doing the flowers myself, like ordering them from Sam's and, arranging them all with my girls and my mom. It was very stressful because I'm not a florist. I don't know what to use for fillers and green and all of that stuff. I knew the main things that I wanted. And it was really hard for Sam's because I wanted different colored flowers than my bridesmaids. But you have to order in bulk from Sam's, and so I was going to be having to order way more hydrangeas than what I was going to need, and all this and that and the other. So my suggestion is if you can find a florist that's decently priced, go to a florist and just save yourself the headache. I know not everybody can do that, so if you want real flowers, Sam's is good, decently priced. We would have spent probably a little bit more at Sam's than we ended up spending with the florist, but it's comparable. And then if you don't want real flowers, there are fake flower options. I have a best friend who just got married. She used fake flowers, and it was really pretty. So, but if you are going to go with a florist and you want to keep prices down, here's what I suggest. Use that favorite flower that you love, okay? Girl, use it. If you don't have the money to use it in your bridesmaids' flowers, maybe just put that flower in your bouquet. But if you don't use a flower that you love, you're not going to love your flowers. So get that flower. Then from there, what I suggest is use a flower that it takes up a lot of space. So if you think of a hydrangea, it is a very big ball of flower petals. So one stem of hydrangea will take up a lot of space. And that's going to save you money because it costs per stem. So my girls, like my bridesmaids, they had one hydrangea stem and maybe 4 or 5 roses stuck in there with some eucalyptus. And that didn't cost very much because you paid for one hydrangea. I think it was like $50 a bouquet, something like that. I'd have to look at the invoice again. And then obviously mine was much larger, and I'll insert pictures right here of our bouquets so that you can see them up close and what they looked like. They were really pretty. I really like them. Anyway, so use flowers. Hydrangeas are my favorite flower, so it worked out great that it was my favorite, and they take up a lot of space. So if your favorite flower doesn't take up a lot of space, like I said, pick your favorite flower and then try to find a flower to go with it that takes up more room. Okay, so we had roses and hydrangeas with eucalyptus, and we used seeded eucalyptus. For the centerpieces, if you're looking to save money there, I highly suggest greenery with maybe a little bit of flower accent. Okay, I'll insert a picture of our greenery right here, But we had rectangular tables. That's what our reception space had available, and I didn't want to pay to rent round. So we needed to utilize that. So we did the greenery running down the middle, and greenery doesn't cost as much. So we had the eucalyptus with I think there was some fern in there too. I don't know, our florist just kind of, I just told her I wanted greenery with eucalyptus and a little bit of roses and hydrangeas sprinkled in there. And what she gave us was just absolutely amazing and beautiful. So I don't know exactly what all was in there. But there were some different greenery just besides eucalyptus. And that's how I would suggest to cut your florist bill, because if you now don't get me wrong, if we had round tables, probably would have done bouquets in the center, because I just love flowers. You guys know this from my budget video, my wedding budget video. But even if you have round flowers and you still want that center bouquet, something that'll help cut cost is you make it a smaller bouquet and kind of close to the table. Because I love a good centerpiece. What I don't like about them is when you cannot see the person across the table. And you can't look at them in the face because you've got flowers in between you. So that'll help cut down on costs as well if you don't have a very big centerpiece smack dab in the middle of your table. But greenery with some, mason jars with the floating candles. As you can see, we had that here, and ours, and some lanterns, and it looks so gorgeous. Something else that you can do is for your sweetheart table and your head table with your bridesmaids and groomsmen, use your bridesmaids' bouquets and your bouquet as the decoration for the head tables and the sweetheart table. If you're doing one, we did one. So just get some vases and fill them with water. Have whoever's setting up your reception space, have them fill those vases with water. So then that way when the bridesmaids get there, they can just plop their bouquets right into those vases. And then you don't have to pay extra for something to go on those tables. You've got dual purpose bouquets. So yes, those are my tips on how to keep your flower bill low. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.